Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. If you have only about 20 minutes, is it possible for you to cook a meal using all fresh and unprocessed ingredients? And the answer is yes, if you use my fast cooking system with flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking to create this chicken vegetable stir fry dish. With advanced prepping, the first thing you will do when you enter into the kitchen is that you take some chicken that you have already prepped from the freezer. And all you have to do is put them in some lukewarm water and they will be thawed out in about 10 minutes. At the meantime, you go into the refrigerator and you pick out the vegetables that you have already prepped in advance. And using my advanced prepping system, you have quite a few different vegetables that you can pick from. In this case, I'm going to pick some asparagus, some cherry tomatoes, and some color bell peppers. And by using template-based cooking, I don't even need a recipe to cook this dish. And with stir frying, I can cook this dish in less than 5 minutes. And finally, with flavor chasing, I will create exactly the flavor that I enjoy. This approach not only saves you time and money, but it also enhances your health. Because each time when you cook for yourself, you know exactly what you put into your body. And by now, the chicken is thawed, and I'm going to coat the chicken with a thin layer of cornstarch. Okay, now we are ready. Let's go into the kitchen and see what we are going to do with this dish. I'm going to use my Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok to cook this dish. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of canola oil and I'm going to spot season the wok. And if you are unfamiliar with my spot seasoning method, you can take a look at this video. This dish requires no recipes because I am using my basic template for shallow frying the chicken. Cooking the chicken has several distinct advantages. First and foremost is that it keeps the chicken drier because the cornstarch tends to absorb the moisture from the chicken. Moisture on the chicken is not a good idea. First of all, it will reduce the temperature of the oil, and secondly, it will cause a lot of splattering. The third advantage of coating the chicken with cornstarch is that it creates a thin layer of breading. The breading is great because it will be browned by the oil and therefore it creates caramelization. There are going to be some charring as well. This will have all the attributes for creating wok chi, which is a consortium of these 3 individual attributes. That is the Maillard reaction for creating flavor molecule, followed by caramelization at a higher temperature, and then finally with charring. I'm going to pour out my masala daba to season the chicken. First with 1/4 teaspoon of lemon pepper. This is followed by half teaspoon of onion flakes. And then with half teaspoon of garlic powder. The masala daba is very convenient. I have 7 different seasonings in this masala daba. Those are the seasoning agents that I use frequently. When I open the masala daba, they will be all available to me at the same time. This encouraged me to try different combinations. And now the chicken is about 70% done. I add the asparagus to the wok. For this dish, it works out really well by adding the asparagus at this time because I do not want to cook the asparagus too much. Asparagus taste the best when they retain some of their crisp texture. Next, I'm going to add the cherry tomatoes. Again, I want to cook the cherry tomatoes very lightly. At this point, I decided that I'm going to add just a small amount of water to create a very light sauce. So okay, now the dish is almost done. The final step is that I add some color bell pepper. I'm really using the color bell pepper as a garnish because I do not want to cook them very much at all. I want them to stay crisp. And now the dish is done. I turn off the heat. I did a taste test. I decided that I'm going to add just a touch of oyster sauce. And with a few quick stir, the dish is done, and the total cook time is about 5 minutes. This dish is the demonstration of the execution of my fast cooking system. With advanced prepping, I have all the ingredients ready for me to use for cooking. It takes about 10 minutes to thaw out the chicken. At the meantime, I collect all the other vegetables that I have prepped from the refrigerator, and at the same time, I actually set up the table. I always have some extra rice that I cook, and all I have to do is to warm them up in the microwave oven. With template-based cooking, I know exactly what I'm going to do in cooking this dish. And with stir frying, I have this dish cook in about 5 minutes. And with flavor chasing, I create the flavor for this dish exactly how I like it. And my wife and I enter into the kitchen right around 10 after 6. And by 6:30, we have dinner already served on the table. And when I look at the clock, we are all done by 7 o'clock, including finishing cleaning up. And it is not bad at all, considering I cooked this meal from scratch using all fresh ingredients. This meal not only tastes great of how I like it, but more importantly, I know exactly what we put into our body. I post a video every day to teach the fast cooking system. And if you are interested to learn more and to adopt my fast cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.